Admission, admission, admission. JeYouConsult is admitting students to its e-learning program for secondary school dropouts from SS1 to SS3 for both traders, ogas and madams, business owners, politicians, and others who need secondary school qualifications. Register with us today as you study with your phone, laptop, DVD player, anywhere, anytime, without disturbing your work. Join us or sponsor someone today. The person will ever be grateful to you. For further information, visit www.JeYouConsult.com. You can also call or WhatsApp 0810-836-9791 or 0905-093-0561. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Good day, students. Welcome to the first semester work on English language for SS2. And in this term semester, we'll be considering the following topics. First, we're looking at essay writing. What is essay? We'll look at the definitions, the types and skills, and also examples. And of course, we'll do some questions on essay writing. Then we'll look at letter writing. What are the types of letter writing? Because on each of the types of the letter writing, we shall be trying to define the types so as at least to create a balance in knowing the types and what is required on the particular type of letter we're about to write or will be treating. Now also look at the parts of speech. Another part of speech, we're looking at the adverb, the adjectives, the verb, what are their functions, what role do they play in a sentence. Then also look at concord. In our previous class in SS1, we treated concord, but of course, we're going to be treating more of it in SS2. Right? We'll look at subject and verb agreement in a sentence. We'll also look at figures of speech. We'll consider type and usage. Right? We'll have personification, we'll have irony, we'll have simile. We'll look at the meaning of all these things, and of course, their types and how to apply them in a sentence. At least drive home on what we're talking about. Now, we also look at comprehension. What is comprehension? Right? Under this, we consider the meaning of comprehension, the skills and techniques, which of course we look at the two schools of thought that argues on the best technique to adopt. But of course, in this case, the choice is yours because the student has his own reading, ability and understanding. Right? More like what we carry in ourselves. What is good for us? What goes for us? We shall be considering these things under the comprehension passage. Then we'll look at summary writing. What is summary? A brief account of an event. We'll look at what is needed in summary. There are things that are required for us to write effective summary in our exams. Of course, we'll handle it very well to look at the rules and what you should look out for. Then also look at registers. What are registers? We're looking at the types of registers, the literal registers, and of course, we consider all the registers that we can. Right? So all these things with minimum are what we shall be looking at for the semester English language for SS2. Of course, I want you to follow us quietly. And like we said, wherever you don't understand anything, please feel free to put your questions across to us on JeYouConsult.com. And of course, you see the number on your screen, 08108369791. Of course, these questions, once we receive them, we'll always address them in our next and subsequent lectures. Thank you. All right, welcome back, and let's look at our next topic. This time we're considering letter writing, right? Now, letter writing is a broad topic, which of course we need to take our time to follow them, sequentially so that we can come out with the best way to write letters, and of course, depending on letters that we're writing. Now, whatever letter writing is, it requires a lot of skills. Right? Usage, that need to drive home your point without mixing words. All right? Remember, you're writing, so the best communication, the best medium here is using words to pass information or drive home your point to a reader. All right? So when we talk about letter here, we need to start with looking at the definition of letter writing. Right? Then before we consider the types of letter writing, and under the types of letter writing again, we also look at the different definitions given to the types of letter writing. Right? So letter writing generally is a system of communication that requires you putting in, words together to pass out information. All right? It is different from your verbal communication. Like I'm talking to you now, I am using the verbal communication. When it comes to writing, of course, I am not trying to put down words that will now convey my message, thought, or ideas to somebody. All right? So, letter writing is just